For generations, we've pictured the future of war as something out of a movie, science fiction. But what happens when that fiction, well, it stops being fiction and becomes our reality? That's the story we're diving into. A story about a massive shift in how wars are fought, all because of artificial intelligence.
And let's be really clear about this. This isn't some far-off, distant possibility. The future of war, it's already here. The rulebook for conflict is being completely torn up and rewritten, and not by generals or soldiers, but by code.
We are literally crossing a threshold, right now, into a new era. An era where weapons are no longer just simple tools. No, they're starting to think.
And that simple fact raises this one absolutely central and frankly chilling question. What happens when we give our weapons the ability to think? The answer to that, well, it's going to define our entire century.
What we're talking about here are autonomous weapons systems. And forget about just smarter drones, we're talking about military hardware that can find a target, lock on, and kill, all without a single human giving the final okay. The ethical lines we've always relied on, they're not just getting blurry, they're being completely erased. This new capability, as you can imagine, has kicked off a silent, high-stakes competition. It's a new kind of arms race, one fought not with steel, but with algorithms. And right at the heart of this race, you've got the two big players, the United States and China. You see, both nations are absolutely convinced that whoever masters military AI first gets an almost unbeatable advantage for decades to come. The amount of money being thrown at this is just staggering. Billions upon billions are being poured into this tech. This is not some side project. For both nations, this is a top national priority. It's a race to the summit of a very, very terrifying new peak. So where is all that cash actually going? Well, it's being channeled into a few critical areas. Enhanced surveillance, think AI with superhuman senses, predictive logistics, algorithms that can anticipate needs on the battlefield. And then there's the ultimate prize, fully autonomous combat drones, machines that can hunt and engage a target all by themselves. But here's the thing you have to understand. The danger isn't just about robots on some physical battlefield far away. The most profound changes are actually happening on invisible fronts, in domains that affect every single one of us. Okay, take cyber warfare. An AI agent doesn't need to sleep. It can scan networks for weaknesses at impossible speeds. The second a defense is put up, it adapts its strategy in real time. It can even write brand new, unique malware right in the middle of an attack. I mean, how do you even begin to defend against something like that? But there is another front, and it's perhaps even more insidious. It's a war for what you believe, a war for the very idea of truth. AI has effectively weaponized information. It can create propaganda so convincing it's almost impossible to tell from reality. It can generate deep fakes of world leaders to spark a crisis out of thin air. It can run thousands of automated social media accounts to tear a society apart from the inside. This is a battle for hearts and minds, and it's being fought with ones and zeros. All of this technology, all of this incredible power, it leads us directly into a deep ethical minefield. It's forcing us to confront a crisis of accountability that is unlike anything humanity has ever faced before. So when an autonomous system makes a lethal mistake and an innocent life is taken, who is responsible? Who do we hold accountable? The question is almost impossible to answer, isn't it? Is it the programmer who may have had no idea how their code would behave in the wild? The commander who trusted the machine? The company that built it? Or, and this is the tough one, do we have to confront the idea that the machine itself is to blame? And look, this isn't just some philosophical debate. The very concept of killer robots strikes right at the heart of international law. Laws that were built over centuries, all on the foundation that a human is ultimately in control of every act of war. Which brings us to where we are right now. We're standing at a crossroads, facing a desperate race for control and a choice between two very, very different futures. On one path, the world comes together. We draw red lines. We create treaties to govern military AI, just like we did for chemical and nuclear weapons. But on the other path, the arms race continues totally unchecked, and that path leads to a dark future where conflicts are started, escalated, and fought by unpredictable algorithms with devastating consequences for all of us. So it all comes down to one final haunting question as we stand here on this terrifying precipice. In the end,
Can we truly control our own creations?
At Geotectonics, our mission is to uncover these profound tectonic shifts, offering clarity in a world of complexity. If this analysis deepened your understanding, please like this video to support our work, share it with others who seek real insight, and subscribe to Geotectonics to ensure you never miss our next deep dive. We'll continue to explore the crucial geopolitical movements that define our time. Thank you for joining us.